We back.
We back. What up?
We back.
Welcome to TopShelf Podcast. We're gonna get straight to it. I'm Destiny. What up?
What episode is this?
This 25.
That's not. Is it
It's
25?
25.
Episode 25. Welcome to episode 25. We appreciate y'all for sticking with us this long.
Yeah, I'm B Quarter.
We got another Brett in here.
Yeah, go ahead. You don't want to introduce yourself
B?
today?
Oh shit! I was waiting on you, Destiny. All right. Roman Hernandez, also known as Just B Bell, also known as Brandon Tremaine Bell, also known as B Bell, also known as Bell, also known as your mama's man.
Wow.
That's where I know you from.
Okay.
All right, and yeah, man, this episode 25, man. So we brought on some special guests, some of our friends today, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So first we got Tia, ladies first. My bad, Steve.
No, that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, Tia the writer. You know.
Yeah, so yeah, you jump right into it already. Let the people know who you write for, a little bit of your history, and we don't bring no amateurs on the show. So
Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm Tia the writer. My actual name is Tia Scott. And I am the editor of Flint Side. It's a news publication. It's mainly online, but we also do physical monthly printouts. Oh, there I am. And we're pretty good. We're just pretty much in the community trying to tell individual stories, really get the real story of Flint. So check us out, flintside.com. Please do not be alarmed by the size of my forehead. I just got my hair braided today. So it's kind of tall.
all right.
I know we gonna say something. Clear that up.
All right.
So yeah. Thank you for
All
having
right.
me.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Flint Side, man. Anytime I call on Tia and I need a story on any damn thing, if it's about tying my shoe, Tia gonna make sure it happen.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. So shout out to Tia, shout out to Flint Side. Next guest. I don't even know what you want to be. What you want to be this life we lead? You want to be Steve? Shit, who you want to be today?
Steve, aka This Life We Lead.
Yeah, so This Life We Lead, you introduce yourself, a little background,
A little background.
Teacher.
Yeah, school teacher and musician and things like that. And at this point, just doing whatever I feel like that is creative.
Just some shades.
These are my glasses, dog.
I'm transitional, nigga.
These are my glasses.
That's some benefits that he kicked in, baby.
Hey, you know what? These vintage though. These vintage, man. These $1 at the thrift.
Damn, really? And then when you got the transitionals put in there?
Yeah, man. Folk gotta get hip, man. Folk gotta get hip.
I can't knock you for that. I can't knock you for that at all.
Everywhere I go, compliments on the frames.
Okay, now.
Yeah, so they're gonna be joining us today in our regularly scheduled program. But first, we usually kick it off with B telling the story. I don't even know you got no stories today.
I mean, you know what? I do. I'm gonna let you know this. I could never be a CNA. I'm gonna tell you why I could never be a CNA. Well, last week Pam got her teeth, her wisdom teeth taken out. So I took a day off, and it was just I was trying to be on time with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when she got got situated from getting them pulled, we went to Walgreens, and I had her prescriptions in my hand, and I'm kind of like looking at the name of this shit. Like, look, these is some real deal drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, should I go in there and fill them because they're gonna ask me a ton of questions? So I'm looking at her. She all in and out of it. Like, you want to go in? She like,
You be done with them joints,
nigga. Really? I'm like, well, I'm going to roll these dice to see if they can fill them. They ain't in my name. So that, man, and constantly just trying to be on schedule, making sure she taking her medicine and everything, and you know, she getting all dramatic and shit. I told her, like, man, you getting a little over the top, man. I understand you got your teeth all taken out, but you know, you're fancy be on time with this. I mean, you got it, right? You got it. So, you know, shout out to the CNAs and their Air Maxes and scrubs, man. You know,
You're an idiot.
This bud's for you, man. But other than that, man, ain't nothing really going on. We going to see Kiefer. I don't know if y'all familiar with him, but he's a pianist. He did some work on Anderson's Paak album, and he did something on Drake's recent album. So he's coming here to Atlanta this weekend, and I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, man, ain't shit really going on here.
Yeah, we ain't getting no one of them typical B-Bell stories this week.
Right.
It's been slow.
I ain't got no real.
Yeah, let's go to the bullshit.
It was pretty quiet in the hood over the weekend. No Fiddler on the Roof stories this time.
What the fuck?
But now that I say that I watch, some bullshit gonna happen at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
wait, it was really a Fiddler on the Roof. Wait,
basically, no. This lady was fighting her boyfriend. There's a senior community that's like not community, senior apartments that are next door to my house, and it's a converted school building. So there's a side door that faces my house, and it's covered, so it's like 2 wooden posts and like wood that covers the door. Like when you walk out, you're under it, basically an awning, but it's right below a window. So there's a hallway, and at the end of the hallway, there's a window. And it was like 4 a.m, and I just kept hearing people screaming, and it sounded like they was at my window. My window is like all the way on the other side of the house, and I had to go searching. And basically, I looked in my backyard, and I could see this lady was fighting her boyfriend. Like her whole body was outside the window, standing on top of this awning, and they were fighting through the window, and she was throwing stuff at him. He came outside through the door. She was throwing her shoes at him, and it was a mess. It was just a mess. It was 4:30 a.m. She was screaming at the top of her lungs, and I went back to sleep because I don't have time.
Okay, before we go any further, make sure y'all subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen, watch podcasts at. Or wherever.
Do that,
be
please.
Everywhere. Oh yeah, the playlist too on Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal. Get that. Okay. Now
you ready?
Move on to the bullshit.
The fuckery of the week.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that happened actually this week.
Listen, people are losing their damn minds. It's getting cold outside, and these niggas don't know how to act. I don't know. But first, we're going to talk about 2 shows that we said that we would, BMF and Wu-Tang. So
which one first?
BMF can go first.
You can't stop when
it starts to fall. That nigga Lamar with that nigga. Ooh.
First of all,
I didn't see BMF yet.
You haven't? Oh, Steve.
I haven't either, Steve.
I haven't seen BMF.
All right. Y'all can jump in a minute.
It's so good, but first of all, that nigga Lamar was really singing. Like,
yeah,
did this become a musical? What
nigga can hold a tune, and he stab niggas. Come on, man.
And he stabbed niggas. He sang, and you sang in an American accent too. Like that boy is talented. Damn, that boy good.
Yeah, nah, he plays this part really well, even though I want him to like die like right now. He plays his part. He plays his part.
And he had that fucking Darkwing Duck coat on. I said they did a good job with this jacket. That's
that wave cap, and then the nigga ain't got a fade. He got a little low ass fro with a wave cap on. I'm just like, You know he ain't up to no good. Like you see niggas that wear wave caps that ain't got no waves. They got a little mini fro. You know they done been in some.
Yeah, you gotta stay away from them cats.
Yeah, nigga. Like that nigga is so ruthless. Like
that last episode was it for a lot of people.
His whole crew done turned on him. This one nigga want to stick by him.
Hey, man, Jerry Curl, Lord.
Yeah.
I don't even know that nigga name. I just know he is hideous. That nigga, he is probably top 5 ugliest men I've ever seen. And it may be the hair. I don't know, but
it's the hair. It's the hair. Then it's like it's a little fiendish from the 80s. And then he smokes cigarettes too. And the way he be talking shit is like he one of those niggas. He one of them grimy niggas from around the way in the 80s. Like I've come across a few of those as a kid. Like I just knew not to just deal with those types.
What street was you on?
I was on White between MLK and Mason.
I was just gonna say Green Street. I've seen it.
You wasn't still on Green.
Yeah. Okay.
And the daddy, he gets on my damn nerves.
Oh,
he really.
Oh my god!
I'm like, why do you hate me so much? Like, damn, they both out here doing the same shit, but Terry gets fucking carte blanche because why? I don't understand.
Because he's the one. I guess you could look at it like, Terry is a little more family based in a sense of trying to keep everyone together and still trying to find a way to do the studious thing and be able to live that life, knowing that he loves the life. Like if you remember in the episode, he was talking to his girl, like, I love this shit. I love making this money.
And that was after he got shot.
Yeah, this after he got shot in the damn eye. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Whereas Meech, he about the family, but he ain't about to let nothing get in his way to get where he's trying to go.
Yeah, Meech is a more like flamboyant one. You can tell Meech was probably just more of the one who was this probably started before he even got into the drug thing. I'm thinking like he was just more Meech seemed like he was just a badass kid, probably that rebellious and probably didn't listen all along.
He was definitely the leader and Terry was always the follower.
Yeah, so they was just like gave up hope on Meech, and they thought they was gonna save Terry, and Terry was gonna be the good one, but this nigga was trying to be the fucking brains of the operation of Raw all along. And yeah, if the mama just don't accept that, hey, your kids sell dope. That's it. That's all. Shit, you either want to go get this money or you ain't got no choice because them motherfuckers is too deep in to back out. So you just got to accept it at this point.
I'm gonna tell you what hurts my heart is to see Wood Harris is smoking crack.
Man,
sorry Tia and Steve.
Right, like
we how many episodes we in? Like four?
I didn't know Wood Harris was even in it though.
Huh?
Oh,
I didn't know Wood Harris was even in the show.
Oh,
yeah, Snoop. Hey, Snoop is a funny role, by the way.
Wait, Snoop Dogg?
Yes.
Yeah, Snoop is a pastor.
Man, let me go tap into this.
Yeah, Snoop is a slightly crooked pastor in the show.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch a couple episodes tonight.
Yeah, man. I mean, all the show is it's very well.
Oh shit, you breaking up?
I'm about to say, is it?
Yeah, if any, it's kind of showing the development.
Oh shit, B, we losing you.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know, but I think you might be good now.
Okay, but
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think that was a jinx when you talking about Tia Wi-Fi.
Kiss my ass. How about that? No, it's just be able to show the different layers between Meech and Terry. You know what I'm saying? Like, Meech has a family. You just don't see him much. We saw a glimpse of him in the episode before. You know what I'm saying? But it's just kind of like all in all, just it's them and constantly just the battle between how we're going to do these things. It's all these players. So it's written well, man. I got to give hats off to 50 for another great show. It is not corny. It's definitely Detroit to the core, you know. So yeah, that's it, man. I enjoy it.
Yeah, man. I think it's every week I look forward to it. The show. Hey, one question though. How my man have the gun? He was packing his shit. He had the gun, and you let Lamar ass still stab him.
I don't understand it. Don't make no damn sense.
Shit, you heard the song?
Cut your water off.
Like,
hey, and fuck Lamar because he didn't kill the kid now.
Yeah,
right,
you know what? Let's
go
to the Wu-Tang show because now we just saying a little bit too much.
A lot, yeah. I'm glad I've been keeping up with the Wu-Tang saga.
All right, we're gonna move on to Wu-Tang.
Have you watched the final episode?
Too much.
Nope, not yet. Please don't spoil it.
Oh my god!
You ain't seen Wu-Tang.
All right.
Yo, can we like?
Well, we won't give away too much, but yeah.
I want to pause. I want to know what everybody drinking. Cause I feel like B Quarter got some dark liquor.
I don't got no dark liquor, no.
What you got?
But I'm finishing off this Red Rose bottle from shout out to I can't think of her name. But this is her liquor. She's from North Carolina. And yeah, man, black. I'm drinking some black owned shit.
Oh.
You know, supporting the black owned businesses. B, what you drinking?
I'm still on that Traverse City whiskey, man.
You ain't tried the cherry one yet?
Yeah, I tried. I had the cherry last week.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the cherry last week. It was pretty good. I'm still on. I'm not even a whiskey drinker, but it's definitely smoother than other whiskeys I've tried. So I've been enjoying that, and plus I ain't been to the store to get any Hennessy. So all I got in the crib is white Hennessy and Hennessy XO. And I'm just ain't trying to open up that Hennessy XO yet. What the hell are you saying? Oh God, for you don't like Hennessy?
No, you got to stop drinking that poison.
See, here we go. But you over here drinking Pisco though. Every week it's some old shit that don't nobody else drink. It was in the refrigerator, so here we are.
Destiny, what you drinking? Yeah,
I am drinking a basic Crown Apple and apple cider cocktail.
That's a good mix, though. That's a good mix, though.
Yeah, but she ain't. But see, somebody left that at our house. That's the
thing. And she ain't saying no. Yes, she's sitting there like facts. Yeah. Yeah, leftovers.
He is very correct. This bottle was gifted, but I normally buy Crown Apple. But I do have a couple bottles of E&J down there too that have not been opened.
Hasn't been opened. She got this shit
not yet.
Stocked up.
It's getting cold outside. I ain't about to be going to that damn liquor store late at night.
It's cool to drink E&J now, like for real.
It's flavored E&J. It tastes just like any other dark apple flavored anything.
Man.
Tia, what are you drinking?
Got coconut
can.
I'm drinking Blake's hard cider, Grizzly Pear.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I really like it. So,
where you get that shit from? The food bank?
Oh man, you had no Blake before?
A friend actually bought a pack over last night, and I just have it. So yeah.
No, Blake's good though, man.
Yeah, Blake's good.
I don't drink beer, so and then y'all be like, cider is different, but I'm straight.
Cider ain't too far from your Fresca. Whatever.
Cider straight.
What you drinking?
Is that a local?
Steve ain't drinking shit.
I ain't got nothing right now.
This nigga is looking too cool. Hey, shout out to Steve. He got on the Beats and Beers hat.
Hey.
I've been rocking this boy for about 5-6 days straight now.
He done threw on the shades. Hey, Steve came on clean today.
These are my glasses. Specs, man. These are my specs.
LL Cool J, man.
I need these joints, man. I need these joints. No, I'll tell you what though. Cider, man. I don't know why folk hate on cider. I go to the bar, you get a few heavy drinks, but the cider keep you straight. You know, like, you know, just level it out. Mm-hmm. A lot of people like sleep on that part or whatever. Now you got to get the cider or the craft beer. I don't know how many y'all in the craft beer, but man, look at that. He like, nah, I ain't that man. I'm telling you,
I've never had a beer in my life.
Okay, listen.
Be burping.
Okay, listen. I'll tell you this though. It's some beers that are like as strong as any liquor and cheaper and taste better.
Beer get you fucked up quick.
Hey, next time you come,
Steve.
Next time you come, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna have to show you something. You're gonna be all right, man. Listen, man. Trust me. I was the same way. I was like, nah, fam. I was the same way. And now I'm like, hey, I'll take a craft beer. You be like, trust me, man. All right, man.
That's too. I'm too niggerish for that though. Like,
I feel you.
Beat you up to. Oh, I got a craft beer.
You ain't gotta say that. You just gotta have it. You ain't gotta say that. But trust me though, because like it's that thing of like, all right, I just went out, but I don't want something that's gonna like have me out here too out of control. Because you can still do your thing, but the craft beer gonna keep you just like
belching all damn night.
Trust me, man. I was the same way. I was like, I ain't drinking that stuff. Hell, at one point, all I had was Bud Lights. That's the worst. And then my dad was on some Coors. You don't want no
drinking Bud Ice?
Man, terrible, bro.
Man, Bud Light, man. Bud Light was giving him Bud Ice. Man.
You had a headache. I know.
I ain't know no better. I didn't know no better. My whole thing was this: a Bud Light was $2.50. That was it. It was $2.50, and it tastes like it.
Out the door. Was it out the door, Steve? Yeah, you gotta say.
At the bar, you might get a 2 for $4.
No, I lit it for real. For real.
Like at the bar, you might get a 2 for $4. You like, I'm buying it for the homies. But at some point, I knew I was like, yeah, man, this ain't. You can't talk to a girl with a Bud Light in your hand.
No, hell no.
Like you got a Bud Light trying to have that convo.
Yeah,
I might have
no
been 25, 26, but it still didn't work at that time. It was like I don't know why she ain't feel me, dog. Man, she looking at that Bud Light.
Hey, it's no way to look cool with a Bud Light. Like, really, that just become like you said, like everybody know that's the cheapest thing you can buy.
Like,
so typically, motherfuckers that's drinking ain't because they drinking it because they like beer. They drinking it because it's the cheapest thing.
Because they ain't got no money.
Know that.
They ain't got no money.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. If you get a craft beer, they come in like nice glass, little goblet.
Yeah, craft beer is different. It's like, okay, now you know a little something about beer. Now you can use that excuse about I like beer. Yeah. But Bud Light, nigga, that's just a name you just hear around and you like, hey, let me get that Bud Light, nigga. You don't know shit about beer other than the cheapest thing.
It is terrible. Man, I remember my dad would go hoop and come home and pop a Coors. I'm like, how you drinking that after hooping? You want no Gatorade?
Hey, man, older niggas used to do that. They used to go hoop and have a 40, nigga.
Yes, on the sideline. On the sideline. Like,
sound like my uncle.
Kidney stones later on in life.
Sounds like my uncle. Drinking that Wild Irish Rose.
If you get later in life, I'm drinking them joints. You can't be on the sideline having one of them joints.
Yikes.
Heard Michael Jordan was doing that though, you know.
Are we gonna talk about Wu-Tang or are we gonna skip that?
I mean, we can talk about
let's talk about Wu-Tang, man.
Wu-Tang. I did not watch the first season. This is like the second season.
Oh damn, you ain't watch it. You ain't watch.
I didn't watch the first season. I watched the second season though.
Okay.
So how
I
you
got
miss the
put
whole
onto
season?
it. Huh?
Wait, you missed the whole season?
I did.
Yeah, how you just
Just hopped
skip
into
right
part
into the
2?
second season?
I mean,
This show goes in flow.
well, I mean, I get it. When the second season starts, it makes sense. Like moving forward,
It's like now they got a deal.
right? I mean,
Right, he
they
jumped
are
straight
where they
into the
are.
deal and shit.
Oh, you got to go back and watch the first season, Des,
Yeah,
man.
first one was
You
off
got
the chain.
to.
Yeah, I'm about wanting to watch the whole shit over, low key, because I feel like it's so much to digest because it's so many members. So it's a lot of different like stories
Storylines.
like going on, and I feel like as I was watching it, like some stuff in some episodes, I'll admit, like I didn't, you know what I'm saying, know who was who or didn't understand what
Facts.
was actually going on until later on. And I'm like, oh shit, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's so and so, and then I'm piecing it together. So now I'm like, damn, maybe I need to go back and watch, you know what I'm saying, the whole shit. Now I know what's, you know what I'm saying, going on, who is who, all that shit.
So who's your favorite character so far? At least everybody can answer that.
ODB.
ODB?
ODB. He need an Emmy off that performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say ODB is probably my favorite, but I feel like I can probably relate more to probably RZA, but I wish, like everybody say, like it took me a while to get used to his voice.
Man, I hate his voice, man. I be like,
Yeah.
you know, me and my people, yeah,
This is the thunder.
We're doing thing. Like, man, shut up. Yeah, like
Yeah.
he makes
Fine, you know?
like I know everybody love the cast, and I do too. But it's almost like when I watch him, I'm like, I don't know if I'm believing this or not. Like just from him. It's like, because I'm sitting there like, were we really acting like that growing up? Like, yeah, you know, like, yo.
I'm like, maybe, you know what I'm saying, it was exaggerated in like that in New York growing up.
Yeah, because I wasn't there.
I mean, I like RZA's, you know what I'm saying, vision and determination. Obviously, he the most like focused and just got the vision, you know what I'm saying, for it all to keep everybody together. And yeah, man, I just like his persistence, you know what I'm saying, to it all, to keeping, you know what I'm saying, everybody together.
I kind of wish, and like you said, like, because there's so many characters and like, you know, real life that's happening, it's not enough room to say, all right, this was going on with this rapper, that rapper. Like, Method Man need more parts.
Yeah, no facts. And I'm like, maybe they need to spin off like fucking Raising Cannon and all that shit. Maybe because it's too many of them to tell like full individual stories, because you gotta tell the whole story inside the whole series. So you can't really focus on one too hard.
I found myself going on YouTube and just watching all these interviews now with, you know, with like the click or whatever, and I'm sitting there looking like, you God was really getting done really dirty.
You God was a hothead.
I mean, for sure. But
Yeah.
but like in the like same sense, I'm like, on the show he wasn't getting no love. Off the interviews, I mean, that's the thing about it. I don't know why he's a hothead.
That's just him. Like,
but there's a reason. Like me being a teacher, it's, you know too, bro. It's like, all right, what's your deal?
Stemming from just pure,
yeah. Like I need to know, like, why? Hey, because you are 100% right. Like he just always got an attitude. I'm like, all right, but what's the reason? And then even when I saw him do the Vlad interview, he was like mad like the whole time. And I'm like, all right, what's the backstory? Like I gotta know what's going on.
I mean, it'll probably get into a little bit more of it. I'm assuming next season, because now you got Into the 36 Chambers, so now RZA's making these solo albums.
Yeah.
Now we gonna probably get Meth's story, and we're gonna get Cuban Links, and then you got Ghost and his story. Like it just came out recently, like it was the 25th anniversary of Iron Man. And nigga said he hated Iron Man. Like, it's cool, but he don't think it's his best work. And it's like, nigga, that shit is a masterpiece to me. Like, how can you not think that that's probably your greatest piece of work? But he goes on to talk about losing a friend of his and then coming through it with becoming a diabetic. So I think we're gonna see a little bit more of that with just coming into RZA having to work on these albums, these solo albums and everything. And then also I can't even say that part because some of y'all ain't watched the final finale. So.
Yeah, it's only me and you that didn't watch the. Only me and you didn't watch the last episode. Well,
I
Steve, you
saw
watched
it.
it?
Oh yeah, man.
Okay.
I seen it all. I mean, it's
Yeah.
in the day, like it's a great series, and like I'm looking forward to like more stories being kind of told. You know, like of the people that we looked up to as we grew up. Because like if you got one of Wu-Tang, I need
You
the
want that
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller?
I need the Rockefeller one. I need the Rockefeller one. And you know what? I don't want to just I'm from Hove or Dame. Like I want to see what's going on behind the scenes with everybody else. Like I want to hear what Bleak got to say to everybody else. I mean, it gotta come, but it also may not because heck, Jay may be like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Well, Biggs has been working on a documentary.
Okay.
Biggs is working on a documentary. You know, he got Redo 96. So that's something that's kind of based around just the Rockefeller era. So hopefully we'll eventually get just with Tia. So what you been thinking so far since you've been watching it?
Honestly, I've just been enjoying seeing the whole thing kind of play out. It's a lot of surprising elements, especially from the first season, to know that like RZA was like really out here selling that weight. I did not know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know it. I didn't know about his brother, his people, anything. So that was interesting. I don't know. I'm just enjoying this. And like Steve said, I want more shows like this. You know what I'm saying? Like documentaries are cool, but it's like shows. Like I would love to see a young Hove and a young Dame. You know what I'm saying? Like we need more of that. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm just enjoying these hip hop moments, man. We need more of it.
You know, I think that's one thing that's pretty dope, and I know everybody's still just kind of getting used to the guy that's playing RZA, but it's cool to see RZA saw the bigger picture because I know the story that's always that got me was Def Jam wanted. Damn, I can't even. Well, Def Jam wanted ODB and Method Man.
Yeah.
And then Method Man ended up on Def Jam, and then ODB went to Elektra. So, Tia, for you, when you do watch the season finale, you'll see why ODB went to Elektra. Like it made so much sense,
dude.
Yeah. Thank you for not spoiling it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, because like that last, it was like really powerful. Like you're gonna like that last episode, like just based off of like all the energy that was going down, and just like off of what he was just saying, like with the deals or whatever. Because I didn't even know any of that stuff either. Like, but seeing it and like hearing more from the background and like again, shoot. He had a great plan. Like he was trying to take care of his homies though, from what it looked like. You know, he was trying to take care of his, like he wanted everybody to like, was that on the last season? Not last season, but like on the episode before the last one, when he was like, no, I just want all my homies to be able to get solo deals on their own, not you signing them, which I kind of get on both sides. Like if I'm Def Jam, it makes sense. Like, yeah, if we're gonna pour this money in y'all and make you big, we also want to capitalize off the solo deals. But
right.
Him also saying like, nah, fam, like I want them to go get their own stuff. But then they also had some of the ownership, even with their solo deals, though.
Yeah. RZA was definitely the visionary behind that because niggas would have took. You know what I'm saying? They would have took whatever, you know what I'm saying, kind of deal.
$5,000, we out.
Basically, but seeing that he had a deal previously, you know what I'm saying, which was interesting to see in the story itself of his first deal. Like, because I really didn't know a lot about that, the first deal. But for him to go in and say, nah, like Wu-Tang, the group is separate from each individual artist, like that was just genius, you know what I'm saying, in itself for him to be able to work that whole situation out. Like that was crazy. And then for him to create this company, this Wu-Tang Productions, and so you think about them signing fucking the whole Wu-Tang deal. Then they signed all these individual deals, but all of that shit is going through Wu-Tang Productions. Like it's still like it's just so much genius in the whole situation.
Well, okay. So if it's signed that way, is that a situation where some of them got mad at the end of the day because he was kind of the one who controlled everything, where like he made all the production, he did everything, like he ate. So I mean, which I get it.
I
Like
mean, he had the vision, shit.
He had the vision, yeah. But it's still like you can also see why like homies got mad at the end of it too.
I mean, can you really be? But look, can you really be mad at the fact that look at what them niggas was doing before? If it wasn't for his vision, like did them niggas have the knowledge and the vision to go into these labels or create what was created for them? So you kind of got to look at it that way. I get it, like, yeah, y'all mad because you know what I'm saying he making his money off of y'all, but he put everybody in position.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He had the vision, he had the knowledge, and I feel like a lot of people, I mean, don't even look at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, really look at it that way. Like, nigga, you would still be out on the streets doing whatever the fuck you was doing, robbing and fucking selling whatever and all stealing and all types of shit.
It's just emotions, like when you start like sending yourself like, man, homie just got like how many percent off of this or whatever, like even though like 100% right, homie just get, and when money get involved, it's just
yeah, it get weird when it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying, yo, actual friends and shit. Yeah. All right, Destiny, let's go.
Let's move on to some real fuckery. Fetty Wap, the young kingpin, looking at some federal time. Apparently,
rap queen.
Yeah,
that was y'all in the beginning.
Clearly, apparently, the FBI has brought charges against him for suspected, basically being a damn drug lord. So yeah, we'll see.
Was it winning like 100 kilos or something?
Yeah, it was a lot, and it was like hard drugs.
Yeah, fentanyl too, right?
Yeah. It's not looking too good.
Yeah.
I think
another one bites the dust.
Boy.
I think they arresting him at Rolling Out. I believe they was trying to prove a point.
Yeah, and he was about to do like, you know what I'm saying, one of his first like performances. Well, he just put out an album like a week ago. A week or two ago. He just put out an album.
Radio silence on that. I did not know that.
Yeah, he just put out an album. And he was about to perform at Rolling Loud, and he didn't get to do that performance.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah,
that's sad.
I didn't know he was putting out an album, but
he put that out. It was like last week or some shit.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Feds is trying to prove a point to rappers and anybody else that's dealing with those hard drugs, whether they consuming them or doing what they doing on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know, like, yo, we watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many times we got to go through this rerun of just trying to, you straddling the fence between the street life and being an artist, but you got to pick one. You can't do both. Like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You doing more harm to the people around you when you straddle the fence. You know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna do one or you gonna do the other. So coming up and arresting that man a week after his album's been released and one of the biggest rap festivals in this country, definitely it's a wake-up call, but
intentional.
But sad to say it'll be somebody else.
Sheesh. With that being said, let's talk about Young Miami and this damn freestyle.
I haven't listened to it. All I keep hearing.
You haven't?
I mean, she don't write her own raps.
To it.
Do she write? Which one writes her own raps? JT or her? Because somebody's writing rap.
Probably JT. Young Miami can't read, let alone rap.
I know I just seen her in the studio. Like, she had this chick beside her and had the stuff written down. and she was rapping. So I was just like, so
listen to it tonight, and you are going to be appalled. And I just want you to send us your reactions in the chat, please.
Okay.
Because it is a dope fucking fire. Huh?
Tia, you listen to it?
Yeah, I listen to that.
I'm interested in a woman's perspective.
Yeah. Horrible.
Man, as an older woman,
Hey, don't be making it sound like you a senior citizen to the audience now.
No, it's just okay, not even as an older woman, just as a woman who loves rap music.
Yeah, you ain't even go for middle age woman. As an older woman.
She was about to say as an older woman. I mean, she ain't no Betty Wright, Mr. Clean over
But nah, man, like I'm a hip hop head, so I heard the song and I was like, nah, who wrote this? And it's like it was her, it was Young Miami and like 3 others, like dudes, and I'm like, when you listen to it, man, you're gonna be like, you had 3 other writers and this is the best y'all could do. Like, this is crazy. Like,
what are the writers? Her friends?
People rapping, helping her write that rap?
No, it's literally a minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And she's literally just reading off of a paper. Like, and she's very stiff. That baby can't read. I'm telling you. She does not read well. She does not. Listen.
At this point, you can't go in the booth with a notebook in your face anymore. Like, you gotta.
She struggled through that minute and 40.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Delivery it was kind of kicking her ass. Like, it's delivery kicking her ass, man.
It's bad. It's
to her defense, in the writer's position, I guess it's more so like they have to write it in a way that Young Miami would write it. Now, if Young Miami's come out and she just like fucking just using all these words and she just killing them and shit, we'd be like, man, that ain't her shit. So they kind of got to write stupid a little bit.
It wasn't even the content for me. It was her delivery. Okay. Like, the way that she performed the song in the booth was just bad. It was just bad. It was just bad. I can't even put to words how horrible it was. But when I sent y'all that video of Megan laughing, that is the entire world. The way that Megan was cracking up is the way that everybody else is cracking up. Like, that was not even an exaggeration of how, like, girl, what? Are you serious right now? Like, you really, and to go to the lengths of, like, you made a whole promo video for this shit.
Right.
And but you know what? It doesn't even seem like they're trying with the music, because I feel like they just needed something, like some excuse for her to make those visuals, if it makes sense. Like, the visuals to that is like wild. So the song was just a brief excuse to be as naked as you want to be, as sexual as you want to be, because that's what's really selling right now. It's not really the music, it's what's in the music, which is, they selling sex right now. So yeah,
if her album is gonna sound like that, child, I don't know.
I mean, because the reason why I hadn't listened to it yet, because I was just everybody was just talking about the name dropping she was doing. So what was going through my mind is she's just doing a Little Kim record. You know what I'm saying? Well, Lil Kim got that record from Big. You know what I'm saying? So I hadn't even seen nothing about the delivery. I was just going off like, oh, she just did a bunch of names.
But see, it'd be different if it was a song and she, like, when I think of name dropping, I think of here and there. Like, every line was somebody's name. This is what I want to do to you. It's like literally 10 lines of just 10 different people. Yeah. And this is what I want to do to you.
It's dreams, basically. It's dreams.
What?
But it's not as clever or as good as dreams.
Okay. I mean, let me ask y'all this though, because even when they came out a few years ago, I'm like, they're not going to be around too long. That's just personal to me. Do you see the steam is kind of slowing down in regards of the momentum that they once had? What was that, about 2 summers ago?
Yeah. Because there's no more content left. They've said what they've had to say repeatedly. They've twerked as much as they could twerk. They've it's dying down.
They twerk as best they can twerk.
I think that they're trying to separate them, trying to start each one of their like solo careers. In Miami's, it's not going to go. I think JT has a chance for a little more longevity. She definitely doesn't have like longevity, but she has a chance for a few more years, you know, maybe another album, but she's more of a feature person. Throw her on a Meg or, you know, she's on Summer Walker shit now. Like, throw her on a song and keep it moving. Nobody really asked for a whole JT album, but they definitely ain't gonna ask for no motherfucking Young Miami. Like,
I think overall for both of them, I think their careers will last longer if they just stay a group.
Yeah.
Just stay City Girls.
Yeah, at some point it's like just stick together.
Yeah, don't even split that up. And I heard from somebody that I know, and they was saying somebody was going in to write for Young Miami solo album. So I mean, yeah, it's a thing that's coming, but I think like they should definitely just stay a group, like just stay with y'all are, and like
for y'all to be
y'all got a little bit, you know what I'm saying, longer. Especially, I mean, if y'all get like the right writers again, and you know what I'm saying, get y'all another one of them little hot girl summers and. Yeah, y'all can have a little bit more of that if you get the right songs. But yeah,
but I mean, how many can you do? How many of those can you do?
Man, that's a very good question, but also just thinking about the climate of the people that are fans of them, right? I'm thinking about them and thinking about like that's just. I mean, a lot of that is the times we in. Like they want that shit. Now you can't do the same shit. I will give you that. Like not the same exact thing, but you can say the same thing in a different way, I guess. Because I feel like even after them, somebody else gonna come along saying the same shit.
You're right, but here's the thing:
younger,
but they're not reinventing anything. Like they did what? It's time for the twerkulator. They took that.
God. I hate that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like now you are reaching back to things that was once, you know, that's a classic, and you're trying to, you know, reinvent the wheel. But it's kind of like, okay, this is just too elementary. Like y'all really ain't got nothing else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you look at somebody like Cardi. I mean, I'm not even gonna say Megan. I'm like Cardi. Like the records that she's been putting out. They've been quality ass records. You know what I'm saying? Like they hasn't been an album since the first one, but every record she's been putting out has been like, you know what? These are good records. It's not sounding like something that we've heard before. Whereas with them, it's almost as if they're just a gimmick now.
Yeah, they trying real hard to search for their next whatever it's gonna be. And I think the one thing that hurt them is they put out their album. I think it was during the pandemic, or when everything was like in the middle, like everything was closed. And so when you think about what they do, like a lot of what they rely on is like the club for sure, like to push them records forward. Like niggas ain't trying to fucking. It's time for the twerkulator just at home all day. So you know you got.
You know what? But you know what's keeping them alive right now is TikTok. TikTok is definitely keeping them afloat. If it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't have known about half of these damn shits. And also, Santana is also. I think Santana is really. I wouldn't say fueling Young Miami, but keeping her relevant.
Oh, most definitely. Hey, do y'all know who Santana is?
Yeah.
Okay. You know.
Santana.
Steve, you know who Santana is?
You know I don't know that.
Okay. So let me tell y'all this. I only know because of my fiance. Like she keeps up with this nigga, and I'd be like, oh my God, like fuck Santana, like not fuck Santana, but fuck I'm tired of hearing about this nigga. Like she has been a fan from day one and shit. But yeah, he I agree with you, Destiny. Like he really
Santana is Miami's best friend. He's gay, and they kind of started off on Instagram. They go live a lot, and they be just talking shit to each other. So people find entertainment from watching them just interact with each other.
You know what I will say is
You
that
said-
I will give credit to Santana for starting a lot of these little sayings that
Mhm.
are popular now. Like he started a lot of that shit.
Yeah, so he has transitioned into being an artist. He raps, but he basically like he raps for the girls basically. So he's been getting booked at a lot of he's been getting booked like he's on a homecoming circuit right now. Like that nigga is getting booked at like Clark Atlanta homecoming, FAMU homecoming. Like he's on stage with he's on stage with major artists right now. His songs are very popular on TikTok first, and it's creeping like outside of TikTok now. So I think because of all the attention and stuff that's on him, it kind of trickles down to Miami because again, like
Connected.
she's just on, she got a few features here and there, but she really ain't been doing much. So if it wasn't for her and his like interaction and their Instagram lives and shit, and just the fact that, he's Santana and people know him, and when they see him, they usually see her, like it's just kind of like a 6 degrees of separation type thing. So
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
he getting booked. He done
no,
lucked
he's
up and got a
booked and
record.
busy. Very
He done-
much.
He done lucked up
Booked
and
and
got a
busy.
record.
She looked up and got a record.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on from
Moving on.
Hey, shout out to hold on before we go to shout out to Jay-Z on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. That was inspiring to watch. Shout out to LL also, but we gonna focus on Jay-Z. At least I am. But yeah, shout out to Jay for that. I mean, it was just inspiring to watch and to see and to just like, I mean, for me personally, just watching like every step of the way, kind of. I mean, obviously from the outside looking in, looking at Jay, and just to see somebody make it to that point, like that's just, I mean, I don't know, like the shit just seemed super surreal. But shout out to Jay, like I love the Dave Chappelle, you know what I'm saying, intro. Thought that was, I mean, dope and appropriate. The Obama intro, I watched all the little Twitter videos, but all the man, how they took his lyrics and did the little intro video, like that shit was all dope. His speech was dope. Shout out Dame, all of that, everything was dope.
Yeah, I'm definitely I think it like flipped a switch in my like mindset of just like of the whole process, like it being like a sort of a marathon or whatever, and then like going back, it made me this weekend like kind of just go back and play some other albums that like I almost sort of forgot about, I want to say, because like maybe the joints I don't like always, spin all the time. And I just was like really sitting back like, wow, like this dude did the impossible.
Man, I watched the video of them when they had everybody like reciting his lyrics or whatever the case was. Like I watched all the videos I could possibly find. And the stuff that, I mean, we hear Jay say it, but when I was watching them say it, like, I don't know, it just hit me different. Like, damn, this nigga is really a fucking genius with these damn lyrics and how he put these words together. Like, shit is, I mean, crazy.
Yeah. Shit, I guess I'll go. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Jay. You know what I'm saying? It's been definitely a hell of a ride with him because, like, for any of us that are Jay fans, we've been there since day one. I think the cool thing he did me out of the speech was give kudos to LL. You know what I'm saying? He would have if it wasn't an LL. We don't want to downplay LL regardless of what he's contributed. I mean, he was one of the first superstars to be able to go on and do the things he's did, like acting, being able to to the side that, at one time he got played for. You know what I'm saying? Like when he did I Need Love, them niggas told him that record sounded like a Christmas song. But he stuck to his gears and he knew it was right for him to do. So to see Jay give kudos to him and then kind of knowing just the background story between them and the little small feuds they've had throughout both of their careers, it was especially because this time.
Man, listen, B. You don't say nothing about nobody motherfucking Wi-Fi no more. All right? Because the whole show you've been jinxed.
I text Pam and asked her was she on the bike. She's like, no, I'm not on the bike because with the bike you gotta have the internet, the Wi-Fi.
He said, I texted said you on the bike.
No, I'm like, man, this Wi-Fi been shitty as hell. She been like that.
He said we can only be hooked up to 2 things.
We got Wi-Fi extenders all in here and shit. I'm like, man, AT&T, man,
use your hotspot, man.
Man, no, I'm not using no damn hotspot. Like, man, we pay entirely. I don't even want to talk about AT&T.
Oh Christ! Hey, you on the bike?
Curse of the Teddy Pie.
Yeah, and I mean, your shit usually be the most crispiest every episode. Nigga, ever since you done mentioned Tia Wi-Fi, you done jinxed yourself, man.
Hey, it's Scorpio season, man. My powers strong right now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Do we want to discuss Megan's newest project of freestyles, which I love, by the way?
Man, I ain't even listened to it, to be honest.
I ain't listened to the workout playlist.
You said what?
I haven't listened to the Nugget freestyles. That's what it's called, right?
It's called what?
The Nugget freestyles.
Nugget sauce.
Shut up, fool.
No. Wait.
No, it's not called hottie sauce, nigga. No.
Hold on.
Hey, that kind of might have would have worked a little bit.
Yo, but have y'all noticed on the commercial they let the song play hands on my knees, shaking ass like a thought? Like they say thought in the Popeyes chicken commercial.
Hey,
that's that power, that influence.
See, like niggas is selling chicken and they see thought in the damn commercial. I'm over it, but y'all go ahead, man.
When did we hit a point to where we stopped saying stuff about rappers selling chicken? Like, seriously, like we got on Mary J. Blige for that McChicken joint. Like, why are we not saying nothing about the pie situation?
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying. The shit just don't sit well with me. It don't. Like, we was upset about that Super Bowl commercial with Mary when she was on that table. Nigga, Jerry Rice with the chin strap with the chicken leg like helmet. That was cool. Like, is it because she just selling sauce? That's all I want to know. I know we spoke about this last week, but it just don't sit with me.
You know what? I think probably make it more acceptable is because more like rappers have moved into that, like, I guess fast food like space. And so now it's like, and I'm not saying it's that acceptable for me, but I'm saying now people more look at it as a branding situation more so than like, and it's kind of overpowering what the actual, like she's talking about chicken, I guess more so. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't have the McDonald's deals. Now it's like she got a Popeyes deal.
The Mary reminded me. It reminded me of Shucking and Jiving because she was up there with them boots and dancing and shit. Yeah, like when I saw that, I was very triggered. Like, what the fuck is this? What y'all trying to say? It's different when if you just play a Mary song in the background and there's chicken on the screen. That's different. It doesn't give me the same. It doesn't trigger me the same. But nigga, if Meg was on the table shaking ass behind a motherfucking chicken Popeye sandwich, I might be triggered.
I actually kind of like to see that in a weird Spike Lee kind of way, but
yeah, in a movie, not in reality, nigga. Like B said, ain't no man going up to the drive-thru
Oh,
Throw a couple of them sauces in there. The new sauce.
Hottie sauce.
Put some new sauce in there.
Has anybody tasted the sauce yet?
I'm about to say what it tastes like.
I mean, I haven't tasted it yet, but I've heard it's like a sweet and spicy kind of situation. Somebody compared it to like a sweet chili kind of.
It's probably just sweet chili with a different damn packaging. They
literally
spend money and produce a whole new.
Hey, but speaking of Popeyes, did y'all see? Oh, I sent it to y'all in the group chat. But yeah, it's just Popeyes in DC. This video going viral of the dude. Yeah, you seen it then. Yeah, my man who delivers chicken to Popeyes. He like, hey, y'all want to see something? And then he goes into Popeyes like he delivering the chicken. The lights are all off. He like, hey, watch this. He turned the lights and it's all these fucking rats running around.
I ain't watched it, but that's some fucked up shit.
And it probably ain't that shit probably been like that for a long time. It's just the first day you put the shit online.
That's normal.
Yeah, no, that shit been on like that for a while. Like, nigga, them rats was comfortable. Nigga, them rats was comfortable.
Those damn what's the buns they use for the chicken sandwiches?
Brioche
buns. Helping them butter them bitches up.
It was good.
They standing on the line too.
On the line.
Ratatouille.
Cajun rice in the motherfucker, helping everything. They probably be stocking that motherfucker up. That's why I was in the dark.
No, they got a holiday. They got a seasonal job. Holiday pay.
Right. They can't get nobody in that motherfucker. They ain't hired the rats.
Hey, I know Meg at home pissed. Like, this motherfucker would come with this. You know, these goddamn rats been here for so damn long. This motherfucker gonna come right in the middle of my goddamn sauce.
You trying to deal with Popeyes, you already know you got to deal with some ghetto. Like, you already know it's gonna be something that you just weren't expecting from Popeyes.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, she might as well
have to open up her own spots, apparently. Hopefully they don't look like that. But anywho, Summer Walker is about to release her album on Friday. She just released a track list today. I am excited, but I'm also nervous because it's very long.
How many records?
Hey,
20 something.
20. It's 20. It's 20 exactly.
But like, how long are the songs though? They were like
there's a couple interludes on there, but still, 20 songs.
A couple interludes, and I'll say she got like Cardi B doing
Cardi opens and Sierra closes.
Yeah, and then Sierra closed. But that song with her and JT, I gave that shit like a couple seconds of a listen. I was like, no, I just
wasn't what I expected. I definitely didn't expect something so. The song itself is very upbeat, but the lyrics are kind of dark. Like, I don't know how this is matching. Like, it's very upbeat, but the song is basically like, she's your ex for a reason, and I'll kill both of y'all.
So y'all telling me that huge rollout they had doesn't match with that record?
Not that one. Really. I don't know about the rest of the album, but
they had a rollout with her and JT.
Yeah, they did. No, it doesn't match. Like, but also, like, we're very used to Summer Walker's like flow and tempo being.
Yeah, we want, but that's what
we like.
Yeah, that's what everybody do. That's what everybody want. That usual aesthetic, not this fast shit. Like,
and I'm not mad at the song, like the tempo, like the pace and that, like that stuff is cool. Like, I like that, but it just doesn't match with what she's saying. Like that, it throws you off because it's like you're literally singing, but you saying I'll kill you. Like, how am I singing this high pitch that I'm gonna kill you? And I'm gonna circle the block a couple times to make sure the kids ain't home. What? Okay.
Remember what I told y'all. You don't turn down a legend.
So her album is forever cursed. She got some good features on that mug though. She got Dirk on there. Who else she got on there? She got a couple people on there, but I'm excited. I hope that it does not disappoint because it's so fucking ass long.
One thing I will say is that LVRN, the label that she
Mm-hmm.
signed to,
Oh yeah.
they usually do a pretty good job in terms of like putting together these artists. I did see a man Justin with the Cool Pants post
Mm.
that album of the year
Yeah, I saw
type
that
of
too.
type of thing or whatever. So I'm expecting a lot from the album, man, because her last album was so successful across the board. Like I'm expecting a lot from her. And I don't necessarily agree with a lot of her antics, but I try to separate the person from, in this case, separate the person from the music. But her music, like she's very talented in her music, so I'm hoping she sticks to that. Like I don't want to see her go over to City Girls Lane and all that
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like hopefully that's the only song of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, she's getting ready for tours too. She put a video on her Instagram like rehearsing with like background singers and stuff. So I'm sure Friday when that album drop, there's also going to be some tour dates that drop too. Um, next topic, Cardi's comments were not wrong. I don't feel like her comments were wrong. Her delivery might have been a little rough, but at the end of the day, where's the lie? Where's the lie? There's no, she didn't tell a lie. Y'all can't call her a liar. So y'all can be mad about how she said the shit, but at the end of the day,
What'd she say?
she got on live like yesterday or the day before and basically was like, um, the industry needs me because right now, like all the rappers are suicidal. They all want to die. Is what she
Yeah,
said.
I think I
Because
saw
like the
that too.
content is very depressing. And she's like, I gotta come back for the strippers and for the club people because all that's out right now is this sad ass, depressing ass, I want to kill myself ass shit.
Yeah,
That
I
pandemic
agree.
rap.
Is she a liar? No.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. A lot of what is out or what I mean, I ain't gonna say that's all that's out because there's a lot of other shit that's out. But a lot of these rappers now, a lot of it is like this whole like depressed like sort of thing, and it's like, hey, shit sounding kind of crazy.
Mhm.
So I do agree with her in that aspect.
But of course, people want to cancel her because I guess of what she said or the way she said it. But
Man,
it's Cardi.
she can't be
Like,
canceled. Like,
what do y'all expect? It's fucking
um,
Cardi. Speaking of Cardi, she is hosting the AMAs. So I will probably watch just because she's hosting because I'm sure it's going to
It's gonna
be
be
a fucking
funny.
train wreck, and I can't
yeah,
wait to
and
see.
you just automatically expect some fuck ups, like,
I
and it's
absolutely
gonna be
do.
cool because she. But the thing about her is when she fuck up, she just be like, okay, moving on. I know I fucked up, but fuck
Yeah.
it. Like I'm not even like it don't even matter. Like y'all don't even got to tell me I fucked up because I'm gonna tell y'all that I fucked up, and we gonna move on, and it's cool.
Basically, pretty much. I love her for that though. Like Cardi is gonna be Cardi in every situation, even when she tries to like button it up. She can't button it like it's always that top button is always unbuttoned.
Yeah, it's no.
Cardi's always gonna be Cardi, so I can appreciate it. Um, next, Brittany Renner had an interview with academics. I think it was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I don't listen. I don't care. Like, I feel like she's really riding this PJ storyline. She's really fucking riding the fucking this wave. And, but basically, she was on there saying that when her and PJ were together, like, she told him, like, she wasn't in any rush to, like, get married or have any kids. Like, she believes in, like, divine timing and she says she's
Right.
very spiritual and blah blah blah
Yeah.
and basically like it was his idea to have a baby and that she thought that they were going to be together and essentially like everybody's opinion of her like being this side chick and that she trapped him is wrong or whatever. And I just, like I said, she's really riding this shit. She went to some homecoming. I don't know if it was FAMU, Jackson State. She went to some homecoming recently and took a picture of herself and said, "Hide your sons." Oh, and she also was talking about how nobody says anything about the age gap between who did she mention? Michael B. Jordan and Lori. And
did she bring up Jay?
Yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce. How nobody says anything about their age gap, and why is everybody concerned about the age gap between her and PJ?
Why is this a headline?
Because she had a baby with PJ and divorced him literally like 2 weeks after she gave birth, and now she gets like some fucking outrageous ass amount of money a month. So niggas is like, she just fucking got engaged to him to have that baby and pop that baby out, and now she's getting millions every month. Like not millions, but I think she gets like 200,000 a month or something crazy.
That's
like,
insane.
That's.
I mean, I don't even understand how the courts be like, yeah, this makes sense.
Most courts are mother like centered female states or whatever.
Yeah, but like 200K is ridiculous regardless.
Well, the way that they look at it, like they look at it as the way that they like calculate it is basically how much, if y'all stayed together, how much would those bills be? Essentially, you gotta fucking pay that shit. Yes, it's I don't think that that's right to do, but at this point, that's what it is. So niggas better,
and that's the like scary part, because you got, I mean, obviously every homie ain't out here making his type of, you know, but it's like that just needs to get fixed overall. Like you can't just be saying, yeah, we about to throw somebody 200K a month because he balling and she. I mean, we got to look at, you know, what she was doing.
What do you need? Basically,
yeah, like what are you really like? What are you really out here for? Like, what are you really out here doing? Like, that's insane to say 200K. Like,
it's outrageous.
Kingdom of Zamunda type stuff. Like, that's ridiculous. Like,
it's really outrageous. But it's basically like how much is needed to sustain a lifestyle as if y'all were together. It's fucked up, but niggas need to keep that in mind.
No, he a young homie too, so like
he's young, he don't know no better.
Like nobody, a friend didn't say, yo, hey bro, like I feel you on like enjoying it, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, and
no, because all his friends is probably fucking bitches just like her. He just fucked up and got her ass pregnant.
Hey, y'all, if I'm ever in that position, I need somebody to pull me to the side. Like somebody right now on this video need to pull me to the side and say, hey, fam, that ain't what you want to do.
Right. Remember PJ? Remember PJ?
That ain't what you want to do. That ain't what you want to do. If I ever get that type of NBA money.
Jesus.
I'm just over all these irrelevant motherfuckers getting these news lines, man. That's just what I'm over with. Because
social media age, man. That's social media. We out here. You gotta make a TikTok, man. You gotta make a TikTok.
All right. What's the let's get to something a little more meaningful with the next one.
Well, I don't have anything more meaningful. August Alsina got a baby on the way, apparently. I think.
All right.
Is it about Jada? Is it about Jada?
No, it's by Leighton Green. She's an artist that's
wait, what? He fucking I didn't know they was whatever.
So the link that I sent you today. Yeah. So essentially, it's a video he posted on Instagram today, and it was a lyric from a song, and it was like, you start off as best friends, and you ended up the one, and he tagged her in it, right? But the video itself doesn't have her in it. Just has got him fucking dancing to the song. I don't know why. But when you go to her page, she's very much pregnant. She just posted a big-ass pregnancy pic on September 3rd. Like, she's very pregnant.
She's signed to QC, right?
Yes. But she never released anything. Like, I don't think she released any singles or songs or anything. Like, she was just kind of like ramping up, and now she's very pregnant. And I'm pretty sure it's his, unless she got pregnant and then got with him, and now they're dating, which I doubt. But she hasn't said that it's his baby, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it is because
You heard it here first.
he's professing his love for her, and she's like damn near 7 months pregnant. I don't know how many months she is, but she's big and pregnant. Very much.
All right. Fuck
Yo, have y'all heard about 300 is up for sale?
Yeah, I just saw that.
Is it?
Yeah.
400K? Oh, no, 400 million?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, and P from QC is trying to buy it.
Yeah.
Which would be honestly, it would be kind of dope, I guess. For it to be black owned, I guess. That would be dope.
But the thing that goes to my mind is like, what's going on with Kevin Lyles for him to be able, like, for him wanting to sell it? You know what I'm saying?
Man, the first thing I thought of was he probably was gonna do something else.
Yeah.
Or something else or something like that. Like, I mean, you know, these niggas been moving in and out of these companies for, you know what I'm saying, quite some time. Like in and out and going, switching, jumping labels and build something up, sell it. I mean, so it didn't sound that uncommon. And I couldn't imagine them not having some other thing that they was already about to do or something else. So
yeah.
Last thing, Tyler Perry and his dramatics. Apparently his storylines are too much these days. I haven't watched any of those Tyler Perry like shows or whatever on BT Plus. I haven't because I don't have BT Plus. I'm not paying for it. No, but apparently I saw the last one I saw. I don't even remember the name of it, but it was the nigga with the it was the one with the fucked up wig budget.
All of them.
Shamar Moore? What are we talking about?
Yeah, all of them.
No, it was more recent than that. It was probably like last year. It came out.
No, I know what
Grace.
you're talking about.
What was it? Shit.
Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace. Yes, that wig budget was non-existent. If y'all watch it, y'all will be appalled.
But that clip that they put out today, I don't know what show, that fucked me up. I ain't gonna I was like,
I don't know what show that is either.
So I'll send it to you, Tia. I'll send it to you, Steve. But I put it in our group chat, and I was just like, what is going on in your mind to think that this was like something that would have been incredible, that would have been thought-provoking, emotions would have been pouring in with shit he had this actor saying. Like, it was almost like some shit you would hear in one of them old gospel plays or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got motherfucking Yvonne being the lead actor or some shit. Like, I've been over Tyler Perry. It's sad that it had to come to this point for him to be like, you know what? Let me get some other people to come in here and write, because the writing's been on the wall for quite some time in regard to him being the only one, just being the creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many ideas can you do, but that should have been like, yo, let me bring some other people in here. And even if it's an idea, it's cool to just be able to have an idea and let the other writers expound it. You know what I'm saying? And you just be that in the head of and just leading the way, you know. But it's definitely just shit didn't sit well with me. I didn't see my auntie or my mama sitting there watching this shit that was in that clip we looked at today.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tyler Perry for finally getting some other writers in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, Tyler Perry. Just spread some of that wealth. You know what I'm saying? You done made enough money, or you do not got to do all of them jobs. We know you are spread thin. Well, you can get some other creativity. You can get some other creativity in the building. It's all right, man. Invest in some young talent. You know what I'm saying? You got this beautiful studio from what we see, and just all of this, man. Just get some young talent in there to continue your legacy. You've done obviously a fantastic job some type of way because you didn't build some type of following, but in a very loyal one at that, and they've made you to billionaire status. Now it's time to pass the baton. Actually, I mean, yeah, just let some other people come in and pay them, man, to continue it on.
Like, yo, do you remember it was a time to where if you said anything about Tyler Perry, nigga, you could damn near get stoned, especially
Oh
from
yeah,
our community, nigga. Like, I remember like when he first got his thing rolling with these movies, and I was like, Tia, you remember this shit? Because we was like one of the first to be like, yo, this shit ain't it. Like, this is the same old fucking script. And motherfuckers will legit get mad, like, oh, this is stuff that's going on in our community. I'm like, yeah, it's stuff that goes on in our community, but this shit is just oversaturated. Like, it's just watered the hell down and sensationalized to the highest fucking level. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, now it's like, okay, you know, we've been saying this for the longest, and now y'all just now seeing it because these scripts are even getting worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took y'all to be like really see some bottom of the barrel bullshit to not see this shit coming eventually if he didn't bring anybody else in. You know what I'm saying? Like, not knocking him from what he's doing, his achievements and everything, but like you said, B, you know, it's cool just to be able to just get out the way and bring in young, you know, people that's really want to make some shit that's just dope, and you just help them eat the way.
yeah,
You know
man. Tyler Perry has a wealth of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. Obviously, I mean, he's successful at what he's done, so it makes sense to just like invest in some young people, get some different perspectives, like all of that, man. Like I mean, you've proven your point. You know what I'm saying? Just get some other people, you know what I'm saying, in there to help you out.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's to the point to where he's like Spike. You know, Spike doesn't come out with a project every year or every 6 months. It's every so often. And when he does put out a project, it's definitely something that he's put his time and effort into. And I believe that's what Tyler is in regards of him and his creativity, to be able to just sit with it. Like, you ain't gotta write a fucking script in a week and then, you know, film this damn whole movie in 2 days. Like, you're way past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, you're way past that. Like, why do you feel
like it's a play? Just go straight through it.
You know, man, why do you feel as if that you just got to be whipping shit up and constantly keep putting it out? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're definitely way away from that space in regards of your work. You know,
it doesn't
great do this. Like, even Spielberg, you know, Easy, Spike Lee. We can go on and on. Like, these guys, every time this nigga, you got shit on BET Plus, Oprah's network. Like, he's all over the fucking place. And it'd be a bunch of fucking horrible ass acting. Like, I'll be like, Pam be watching this shit, and I'll be like, why are you watching this? Like, I know it's terrible, but I just got to see what's going on.
Yeah. Sucked her in.
Hey, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, that shit might make it to the clip preview of this episode. Nigga, this nigga said this nigga got shit on BT Plus. Yeah, this nigga got a lot of shit out. Like, this nigga Tyler Perry has taken consistency to another level, nigga. He cannot be beat. That's one thing I can say with that. Like, I mean, kudos to you, Tyler Perry, for consistency. Like, man, you really pushing that for sure. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else, I mean, no matter what the content is, boy, you was putting out the content, whatever it may be.
All right.
All right.
That's it for me, man.
All right, what we on? Playlist?
Yeah, playlist time, baby.
Right. Let's let the guests go first.
Y'all got y'all 3 songs ready?
Yes.
Steve, Steve probably ain't listening to shit I said. He probably make up songs right now. They all about to be his and shit.
We're about to say conflict. Hey.
No, I got some. You can go, Tia.
Okay. All right. So, 3 songs. Are these 3 songs that I currently have in rotation, or?
Yeah. Whatever 3 songs out the woodwork, they can be of today. They can be fucking 50 years ago. Whatever.
So, I've been playing Brent Fayez. Yes, Fayez. Brent Fayez, "Wasting Time," featuring Drake. But I'm listening to the one without Drake, like just the straight one with Brent.
Okay.
Robert Glasper's "Better Than I Imagined." If y'all haven't heard that, please look it up. It's very dope. It's featuring her and Michelle and Dougie Ocello. And Larry June's "Watering My Plants." Low key, B put me on to Larry June like a couple years ago, and I've been infatuated. So
I'm going to see Larry June in 3 weeks in Chicago.
Really dope. Super dope.
Oh shit! I'm surprised from Destiny from you. I ain't know you was hip.
Man.
I ain't know.
Wow.
Hey, we ain't never heard you, say numbers or shit,
Yeah, nothing even resembles Larry June.
Yeah. I gotta, I give you that one, Des.
Hey, we on this bitch looking like the Brady Bunch.
Go ahead, Steve.
All right. Oh, one of the songs I've listened to.
You ain't even
Patronata.
Ready.
It's from Patronata.
Okay.
Patronata.
All right.
He, I just fuck with him a lot. Man, I was trying not to cuss the whole time, but the whole time I was trying to cuss. But anyway, he got he just got a lot of fresh songs. Take Be Your Girl is one of his songs that I like right now. I just end up I'm vibing after that on the car ride to work a lot. I'm Tom Mish. He had dropped from a project that was just all remixes.
Oh yeah,
he did a remix of Nirvana. Shoot from Teen Spirit, man.
Yeah,
that joint hot. That joint hot. I've been vibing after that, and then also another joint I've been on. I just had it. I pulled up. Oh yeah, Haim and Thundercat, 3 a.m. So I don't think any of them joints I said is rap music at all. But I love Thundercat anyway. So he on this joint with Haim. I think that's how you say their name, Haim. It's 3 white girls, but they be killing it though. And he on the remix of the record because the original song 3 a.m. is I'm dope. It might be better than the remix, but I'm gonna, I gotta still mention my homeboy Thundercat on the remix, and that boy hard. So them 3 joints, I've been just in the gym on the car ride to work or whatever. I've been sort of vibing out onto them joints. I really ain't got into nothing rap heavy recently. I think because the weather changing, I just be kind of sort of vibing out in the crib with the heat on some, but them joints been feeling really good. If you haven't heard some stuff from Tom Mish, he really nice though.
Right.
Destiny.
Don't Say a Word from Division.
In
Your Eyes. Snow Allegra. She just dropped her tour dates today too.
Yep. She come to the D first, actually.
Is she?
Yeah.
Problematic by Kia Harper. I learned of her on TikTok.
See?
That's all I got.
Oh, that's all you got? Okay, that was quick. So for me, like you were saying, Steve, the weather's changing, and as the weather starts getting colder, I need everything with hard drums, and it's got to be dusty as hell. So I'm back on my Wu-Tang shit. I feel like I only listen to
Wu-Tang too, yeah.
Through the winter. I can't listen to it through the summer. It's definitely fall and winter. So for me, and then also along with the show, Glaciers of Ice, Raekwon featuring Ghostface and Master Killer. My next record is Never Had a Friend Like Me by Pac. It's probably one of the most underrated Pac records, people don't talk about. And then that last one is dedicated to that nigga Lamar. You Can't Stop the Rain.
I saw you post that. I think that's how you posted
that. Yeah. So those are my 3 for this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with so they just put ASAP Rocky's first mixtape where they finally put it on streaming sites or whatever.
Oh, word.
And he re-released it for 10 years or whatever. So I'm gonna go with ASAP Rocky, What's Up? Big Sean's EP, him and Hit Boy, Into It, and then another Hit Boy record called Out the Window. I probably put this on the playlist before, but your shit been playing again for me. So
you have put Out the Window on the playlist before. That record is just hard, period.
Yeah, it's just making it back for me. I've been playing it a lot lately. So man, shout out to Hit Boy, by the way. I was watching an interview with him and Big Sean today. They did a GQ conversation. And I was watching it this morning or whatever. But yeah, man, shout out to Hit Boy. He was talking about his journey and how like during the like 2017 time, like he was questioning like giving up on it all. And I can imagine like a lot of artists, a lot of producers, whatever, anybody who's had that amount of success when they don't necessarily have that no more and the calls stop coming and all of that, how you feel going through that whole process. So shout out to him for, you know what I'm saying, figuring it out and getting kind of out of that process. He seemed like he's in a much better space and all of that, man. One of my favorite producers of today for sure. So shout out to Hit Boy.
That's it, ain't it?
And yeah, is that all?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Apple Podcasts,
leave comments,
Google Podcasts, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Pandora, wherever you subscribe. Man, shout out to us. The numbers we used to do in 1 week on the audio, we now do that shit in like a day. So shout out to us for the growth. The year mark is coming up. Fuck that. Even though we took like 3 months off, fuck that. It's still a year. It still count. And make sure y'all get the playlist on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, and all of that. Yeah. Any last words?
Man, thank you to the guests, man. Appreciate you, Tia.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for coming on, man. Y'all welcome back anytime. As y'all can see, we just talk shit.
Well, before y'all go, man, is there anything that y'all want to maybe working on right now?
Yeah. Anything, anybody, y'all want to shout out? Any of that?
I am working on putting a dope show together, actually, a live performance event.
Hey, when?
Man, I really honestly, I wanted to do it this month, but time moving a little fast for me. So
yeah.
But I want to do it soon, man. Something, it ain't even got to be big like that. Even if we just come and kick it, I want to have another show.
Are you gonna do it at that?
I can't do it at the GFAC because they're not going to be open until next year. But I'm thinking Ferris wheel, man. I don't know why I'm putting this information out there like that, but I want the Ferris wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, you got anything you?
Man, I'm just working on more music and more school and
more school.
Man, that's about it, really. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff I'm working on and like hoping I could just like throw it all out there and just have fun. And I will say this: screw your jobs and all that stuff. Don't let nothing hold you back. It's like
your job.
Man, screw your job. Like, enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I live by year after year. And like more so this year, it's just like, man, live your life or whatever. Like, don't let anybody mentally hold you sort of back or hold you back in a space. And I know that's like super, super cliche, but I see it now so much more so where like folk really got to just be like, hey, I'm doing me, and whatever I'm doing is probably okay. Like, just go live your life, have fun, because you never know anyway. So just enjoy it while we got it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
For sure.
And this life we lead.
All right, y'all. Well, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. And yeah, this is this is a milestone. 25th episode is a milestone. So
Order piece.
yeah, we're gonna celebrate every fucking milestone a year. So appreciate y'all tuning in.
All right.
Wrap.
Peace out.